Hello YouTube, this is Logan Film Studios with LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime.
Here we have Masterpiece Optimus Prime, the third incarnation of Masterpiece Prime from Takara, and here he is in his truck mode. And without further ado, we'll get in close here so we can take a look at the details. We'll start off with the cab section first. You can see a lot of nice silver chrome right up front here for the grille, front bumper, the headlights as well. You got some transparent plastic there for those lights, and you have some nice transparent blue plastic for the windshields and the windows. Side view mirrors done in chrome. Autobot symbol, chromed out smokestacks. These sections here also chromed rims. The tires are rubber. And moving down the back section here, so you can take a look at what's going on there. And the back, got the taillights picked out in paint, some silver as well. And there is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And we'll take a closer look at the trailer itself. You can see this done in kind of a silver-ish with the gray stripe going down the side. Autobot symbol. Some more wheels, some more chrome, some stuff. Taillights there, done in red. And there's the bottom. Got a little spare tire down there, which is molded in. You do have the little support struts that can come down to hold that up, which is quite nice. And a neat little feature here is you can open up Prime's doors on either side, and you can take your little minifigs, and they will sit in the cab like so. And you can have them riding around. Yay for rides! And moving along through the accessories, he does include his rifle. See, it's very G1 primey rifle going on there with some gunmetal gray back there. It looks quite nice. So he has his rifle. He does also include roller. Sorry. But here is roller. You can see it's done in gray. Some transparent red up front for the headlights there. You can open up the hood, take a look at his insides. And you do have seats here in Roller himself. You got 2 seats in the front, 2 seats in the back, so you can have your minifigs sitting in there if you wish. Transparent red right there as well. And there's the bottom. Again, he rolls as Roller should. Hooray for rollers. So that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? I'm not going to try to spin this. I'm just not. No, that's just seems all kinds of dangerous.
But first thing you want to do... Already, I want to die. Oh, yeah. My favorite little panel bits. That whole thing flips forward. You gotta flip this intake, and then that can fold all the way like that. Flip the silver part up. This entire section wants to fold down. There we go. This panel is gonna hold up. This whole crumpled up thing is gonna want to turn around, but you can't turn it all the way around until you fold up this. Now it can turn all the way. Get this leg untabbed, extend the legs, this little thing, and this entire panel plugs in. Turn this around, flip it up, and this untabs and goes up. Now we can get this whole crumpled mess folded in. Sounds easier on paper. Now here's a little fake intake. Hide that wheel. And now the feet. Bam, 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 and a bam. Do the same on the other side. Then you can just bend these legs forward. You can fold down these back skirts, fold down this butt flap, and even fold down the side skirts. And let's deal with the top half. Fold out the arms, untab these headlights, and you can flip the whole face of the truck. Going back down, put the wheels down, unhook this section, untab the back. Let's fold these wheels in. Twist these parts around and then those plug in. It's not even step by step at this point. It's like you introduce some chaos and then you fix the chaos. There's no steps here. Alright, maybe fold this tab out just because. So this whole thing could go up. You want to move these ab sections out of the way like that. Now we can unfold this part and then continue flipping the face like that. Now the truck face folds up. Flip down these panels, give a little clearance here so you can snap in the back. Flip this down, that goes all the way up, and then this tab goes into that hole. There you go. So these two red panels fold up. Let's get these ab sections out of the way. You can collapse everything. Make sure these waist parts are fully folded up. Now we can fold up this whole part, and that should... When you're getting the matrix case into his chest, you want to make sure that this blue tab is folded all the way down as so. And now it should be able to plug in without a hitch. Awesome. Close up his chest, tab in the waist, and your time in hell is almost over. Extend the arm. Smokestack's gonna fold up to lock it into place. Bend the elbow, flip up this bicep, and if you push down on the hand, you'll be able to fold it out. Plugs in, turn the hand around. As for this panel, you fold it out, and that fills in the arm. Do the same on the other side, and now we have the robot mode.
All right, let's talk about him. So the head, it's tricky. So it's on a hinge here at the base of the neck, and then it's on a ball peg that goes up into the head. Using both, you can get him all the way down and do like a looking down the chest pose. You can get him looking up, swivel. The swivel kind of, it tends to go up, but it's fine. It works fine. We have all of the deco here, including the chrome and all sorts of paint on the chest. You get the waist swivel. You get an ab crunch, over, back. You get a hinge down here at the bottom that turns him back and forth. It is a little awkward to kind of sit it back into the pelvis, but I get it. The shoulders, we have a hinge here inside the chest. We have an additional hinge at the shoulder. You can get 90 degrees out. You can get almost 90 degrees up. You also get the ratcheted swivel all the way around, and a butterfly joint that gets the arm completely, basically in front of the chest. Do you know what I mean? And then it all tucks back in. Now, when it comes out, it doesn't look pretty, but I think it's more than a fair sacrifice to make for the range of motion. The bicep swivel, this one is loose. That's a bummer. Single hinged elbow that gets you way past 90 degrees. Wrist swivel. Fingers on a base pin knuckle. The bottom three are connected. The index finger is individually articulated with a secondary pin at the second knuckle, which will allow you to point, which is nice. And then the thumb is on this hinge. They've been doing that. It's not my favorite, but it's there. Hip skirts get up and out of the way. This one's spring-loaded, as is this one, so it'll go with the leg. These are all hinges back here. Ratcheted universal out to the side for the full Van Damme. Ratcheted universal forward and back. Then we have the thigh swivel built around the thigh piece. That's the universal. I dig it. Smart, and I like it. Covered in paint and beautiful sculpt work on it. Let's back the camera out a little bit. Looks tremendous. Moving down, double jointed knee, ratcheted. Great range on that puppy. Looks good. The little panel here, how it covers down and all that. Smart stuff. And then we have the ankles. So we have an ankle tilt down, ratcheted. Ankle tilt up, ratcheted. And then this part of the foot creates the ankle rocker. Works beautifully. No issues whatsoever. And then there it is from the back. I will back out a taste. It's well done. It's extremely well done.
In terms of masterpiece Transformers, this is absolutely the best version of Optimus Prime that we have ever gotten. This is the best Optimus Prime figure that I have in my collection, and I really doubt anybody's going to complain too much about it. There's just so much good stuff with this that even the minor nitpicks, such as like the shoulder, the fact that the legs don't tab together too well, the minor annoyances really kind of disappear when you're actually playing with this. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I know this was a long video. I hope I covered all the bases, and I appreciate you sticking around watching the whole thing. So until next time, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Optimus.